What's up, YouTube? Pink Reaper here, doing something I haven't done quite some time. It's a new Let's Play, and following the... Oh, whoops. I was just trying to get something off my screen there. Following the last... Not the last Let's Play, but sort of the sequence. I did Mario RPG, then something in between, then I did Paper Mario and something in between, so it only makes sense I might as well do the next Mario RPG game in the series, Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. So let's go ahead and start that out, and I need you guys, like, I really need you guys to understand how lucky you all are that I'm doing this for you right now, okay? That I'm recording this for you right now, because I mean, as you saw, I'm playing this on my Wii U. I downloaded this onto my Virtual Console, so that I could... It's actually just so I could play with the gamepad, because I was going to record off an emulator and use my Xbox controller, but I was like, nah, that's just so fucking over that controller, and I'm like, whatever. I had some money on my Wii U still. Not enough, mind you, so I had to add more, but... So I'm like, screw it, let's just do this. Let's play using the gamepad, which I'm down for. So yeah, but not just that, not just the fact that I just bought this to do this, right? Because I'm playing on my Wii U, that means in my Wii U right now is my copy of Splatoon, which I could be playing right now. Like, if you're wondering why I haven't uploaded anything in forever, that's the reason. Splatoon is just so fucking good. I've been playing so much of it, and I love the ranked battles on it so much. I was, in fact, just before I was recording this, I was playing, and I went from, I was in B-, I was at like 64 points in B-, and now I'm at 80 points in B. I actually made it, I got into B, which starts you at 30 points, and then I lost one, and it put me down to 20, and then I got all the way to 90, I got 7 wins in a row, and then I lost one, and then I was like, okay, I'm done. Like, I was just gonna play until I lost, and then I finally lost. I was salty that I lost, by the way. I am upset that happened. So anyways, let's actually talk about the game here. So this is Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. For those of you who have never played it, which, I mean, if you're younger, you might not have played this because it came out on the Game Boy Advance a while back. This is probably the most beautiful Game Boy Advance game that got released. It's so good looking. It still looks good today. Oops, I did that wrong. Oh, I should... Okay, hold on. I should not be playing off of my, my screen, like my computer monitor. I need to be playing off my gamepad where there's not, like, the couple frame, lag. Wow, I did that bad. You know what's terrible? Okay, so in this game, I'm going to be ignoring all the tutorials, and there are a lot. They should call this Mario and Luigi Super Tutorial Brothers. In this game, unlike in Paper Mario, it's actually possible to avoid every single attack that is thrown at you. You still have the action command. It's still press the correct button just before you hit the opponent to deal extra damage. But there is also a command to allow like a defensive command. And if you execute the defensive command perfectly, you won't take any damage. The goodwill ambassador from our neighbor, the Bean Bean Kingdom, just paid a visit. But it was no friendly visit. The ambassador stole Princess Peach's voice. Damn. I mean, if every time she talks, explosions come out, why don't we just, like... Why don't we send her to get her voice back? Like, what are they gonna do to stop her? She can just talk until everything is dead. Mario, do something super. So yeah, this is another RPG, obviously. And unlike Paper Mario and... unlike Paper Mario and more like Mario RPG, this isn't more of a straight RPG. Or rather, I should say, a more in-depth RPG. You don't just have HP flowers and bad points in this game. You have, you know, a full-on HP, attack, defense, speed, those kind of things, all in this game. And we'll get more into that when we start actually getting into the game. This is just, like I said, the intro, the tutorial, I guess as you'd call it. To get you used to the controls. Wow. I know it looks like I'm screwing up, but you have to be like this is actually a really exact jump. Like this is the like maximum distance between Mario's or exact maximum distance of Mario's jumping. Words. I can do them. I always forget that happens, that in this game, like, it scrolls super fast if you hold to one direction while talking to people. He went that way. So there's just a couple things to do while we're here in, the Mushroom Kingdom still. Mostly it's just get those items. You can talk to the toads, but they don't really say anything interesting. Oh yeah, that's how Luigi speaks apparently. And then this is our save block. I'm gonna make a save right now. I don't really have a reason to. Oh, I like that they still call it Toad Town in this game. I forgot. It's been a long time. Well, okay. Actually, it hasn't been a long time since I played this game. I played a little bit of it on my Game Boy Advance, or not on my Game Boy Advance, on my DS, just to get used to the controls a little bit again and make sure I still knew how to do everything. More specifically, make sure I knew all of the commands for the advanced techniques later in the game. But and no, I don't mean like. I do not mean like speed running stuff. I have that's not gonna happen with this game. But there are actual in this game advanced techniques. They call them that, and I just wanted to make sure I still knew how to do them basically. Sorry if I sound a little rough. My voice sounds a little off. It is kind of late, and I'm trying not to be super loud. And I am kind of tired, but I need to record this, dude. If I don't do this now, I'm never gonna do it because I'm gonna be playing Splatoon like all the time. And in fact, if you're subscribed to me on Twitch, once my HD capture card comes in, expect a lot of Splatoon. I'm gonna be playing it a lot. It's so fun. I should do like a review of it or something. I don't fucking know. And, like, I feel like I should be, like, harder on it than I am, because it's missing a lot of things. Like, there's so many things it should have that it doesn't. It should have more maps. I think the weapon selection is fine. There's a lot of weapons. It should have, obviously, like, team options. I don't care about team chat. I can fuck off. I don't care about that at all. But, like, parties and stuff like that. It should have, people keep saying it needs some sort of offline multiplayer, but there's no real way to do that, unfortunately. Like, what are you gonna do? 2v2 or 1v, like 4-for-alls, 1v1v1v1, and then the gamepad is kind of required to play the game. I don't know. I just don't think the game would work as well like that. But anyway, but like the lack of partying options and stuff like that, and the lack of game types, like you can only play splat zones when you're in ranked. Like that's just dumb in my opinion. But the problem is, the game is just super duper fun. I have so much fun when I'm playing the game, and it's not like it's a really weird feeling to me because I mean I enjoyed Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Don't get me wrong. I played a ton of it, so obviously I must have enjoyed it, right? But like, eventually the fun didn't come from playing it. The fun just came kind of from like. From winning, right? Like getting on huge kill streaks or stuff like that. Like it just can't. Like I just like, let's see how big I can get my numbers, basically. because the actual gameplay in it isn't particularly impressive. It's not like super deep for Black Ops 2. The gunplay is pretty basic, and the movement is really basic. But in Splatoon, I have so many of these moments where I'm just like, I'm getting shot at from like multiple people. There's barely any of my ink anywhere, and I'm just kind of like, as a squid, bouncing around like in tiny little droplets that have been like left over from previous battles, or just I'll jump out as a squid, quick shoot one down, like just a little spot to land in, and then jump again and keep going, and get behind cover, and then like you know, bounce off the cover into another wall, and then just like the movement is so fluid and so fun in that game. Like I just can't help but love it. And then there's just games where like I'm on point, where like I've got the splatter scope, and like I feel like a sniping god, and it's just like I'm getting 14, 15 kills, which doesn't sound like a lot, but like in Splatoon that's a lot of kills. Like I have had games in Splatoon, and you know, where my whole team had, I don't know, like I would say like 5 kills total, and we still won. But then I've also had games where like me and another guy had, you know, 12 or more kills, and then someone else might kill it, like where my whole team like dropped almost 40 kills together, which is actually a lot, especially since the games kind of end pretty quickly. And that's just in splat zones where kills actually matter. I've had plenty of games in Turf War. I was trying to remember what it's called. I had plenty of games in Turf War where, you know, I won with 0 kills. Yeah. I have fun doing that. But okay, enough about Splatoon. Oh shoot, hold on, I want a new one. Dang it. I forgot to pose as Luigi. Damn it. Anyway, so I know I've been skipping like most of the stuff that's been going on here at the beginning, so I'll try and talk about it a little more right now. So as you saw in the intro, some weird ass looking creatures stole Princess Peach's voice and replaced it with the insanity that's currently happening. So Bowser has decided that she's too dangerous to kidnap now because, you know, if her voice causes explosions and all that shit. Oh, shh. Anyway, her voice causes explosions, so we're headed over to the Bean Kingdom to get her voice back. There's not really too much else going on right now. We're just in Bowser's Koopa Cruiser, or whatever the hell it's called. Heading over to the Bean Kingdom. The story is pretty basic. If you've played any of the other Mario RPGs, you'll pretty much be able to figure out where it's going, but it's different. Oh shoot! Gotta stop trying to play off the TV screen. Gotta play off my gamepad where there's no lag. It is different, however, from the other games because there's no real chapters or anything like that. It is a lot like Super Mario RPG, where it just kind of free flows forward, and you do have some options on where to go, and things like that. Like areas aren't completely blocked off from you. Right at the beginning, you can go into some of the like areas with higher level enemies and stuff like that, but you can't go really far into them. So here we go. Here's my first level up, and this shows all of my stats. So we have HP, BP, which we'll get into a little bit later, power, defense, speed, and stash. I love that stash is a stat here. Stash is your luck stat, essentially. The higher it is, the higher your chance of getting critical hits. Critical hits are in this game. Only for us, though. Our opponents can't get them. And it also affects the prices of items you buy. The higher your stash points, the bigger your discounts at shops. Also, every time you level up, you have the option to raise one more stat. this little scroll wheel goes through, and it'll land on a number between. It can be as low as 1 or as high as 5. The numbers on the wheel increase the longer you go without having up that stat. Let's go with power. God damn it, I only got a 1. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I am a little bit tired. So here we're going to learn another mechanic real quick. I gotta make sure I don't have to get ready for Bean Bean immigration. Can't let him see these illegal immigrants right here. Oh, it's Mario and Mr. Greenie. Can you just... Alright, I don't get a choice. So this game also still has first strikes, just like the other Mario RPG. Well, just like Paper Mario, I should say. Mario RPG didn't have it. If you stomp on a monster as you enter battle, they'll take a little bit of damage when you start. The amount of damage they take is affected by your attack stat. So it won't always be 2 like you just saw there. And he says here, if you fail to stomp on a monster and it hits the dude in the back when you enter battle, then that guy can't move until his turn comes. So if I were to accidentally jump over an enemy like they were under Mario and touch Luigi, Luigi will be out of commission until his turn comes up, or vice versa if I have if I have Luigi in the lead. Let's try out his power, shall we? You'll note that Luigi has a much lower speed stat than Mario did, but he has higher defense and HP, and also he gets better BP growth as well. Mario has better strength and speed, and stash, I think. Thought I was gonna get that 3. On my practice file, not my practice file, I guess, but just like the one I was playing on my Game Boy Advance, Luigi got a bunch of 3s every time I leveled him up. So his stats were like, well, I guess I'm showing this off. His stats were way higher than Mario's. It was ridiculous. Oh shoot. So the other thing I realized, oops, having not played this game for a while, like it's been, God, how many years had it been since I played this game last? So many. It had been so many years since I last played this game. It's got to have been like 5 or 6 years, if not more. I think when Partners in Time was coming out, I played that. I played it just before I played that, and I think that was the last time I played it. But anyways, in the long time since I've last played this game, I have forgotten a lot of the enemy tells. Every single enemy in this game has a tell. You will always be able to tell who it is going to attack if you know what the tell is. If you don't, unfortunately, you're just gonna have to learn the hard way. It looks like the crane mistook you for cargo. That looks uncomfortable. Why don't we use you as a lookout? Really? Way to hang there, Luigi. What's funny is I actually remember having the Prima strategy guide for this game, and there was one particular enemy. It said like it is impossible to tell whether it's going to attack Mario or Luigi, and I could kind of understand why they said that because the tell was so slight. It's very difficult. Like literally, the enemy just walks up to the center of the screen and then moves toward whichever one they're going to attack. But in reality, they move slightly closer, like to the top or the bottom, depending on if they're attacking Mario or Luigi, but it's really slight. Now we're going straight back to the Bean Bean Kingdom so my next plan can take root. No time to chat with the likes of you. Fawful, take care of this. Here comes everyone's favorite character. I am the great Cacoletta's most best pupil, who is named Fawful. I am here, laughing at you. If you are giving us the chase just to get your silly princess's voice, then you are idiots of foolishness. Princess Peach's sweet voice will soon be the bread that makes the sandwich of Cacoletta's desires. And this battle shall be the delicious mustard on that bread. The mustard of your doom. So I've read that the way Fawful talks is supposed to be sort of like a parody of like poorly translated video games, or like poorly translated hacks or ROM hacks and stuff like, you know, those kind of things. Like, so here we have our first real boss battle. The Bowser one didn't really count. For his tell, it's really easy. When he says Finkrats, whatever color it is, that is the brother he is going to attack. No, I don't. I am okay not dodging this bro's attacks. Have you readiness for this? Now, same way, he'll attack both brothers when he says that, but whichever color the word "this" is, that's the brother he's going to attack first. It's a really easy boss battle. Ouch. That's the timing for a different enemy. There's a bunch of enemies who attempt to ram you, and I had the wrong timing there. I can't believe I got hit. I should restart. How could Finkrats like you beat such an awful nasty as me? Where did that thing even come from? He just had like another one lying in wait. I have fury! So for anyone who's played, now is when the talking stops. I do not have time to stop and smell foul roses such as you. One fell swoop is the way I will deal with you Finkrats. So for anyone who's played Bowser's Inside Story, you'll recognize Fawful as the main villain from that game. The weird thing is, like, there's no real continuity between the three games. Superstar Saga, Partners in Time, and Bowser's Inside Story. They literally just brought back Fawful because everyone loved him from this game. Oh god. The Koopas, they're all dead. They're all dead. The humanity. The humanity. So here we are in, I actually don't remember what it's called, Stardust Fields, I think it is. Yeah, Stardust Fields. Mushroom Side. We haven't finished paying it off. Who did you buy it from? Anyways, shoutouts to Shiny Magician's favorite minigame right here. Talk about a nice prize. Check it out, bro. It looks like the famous Mario Bros. Have arrived. Really brings back the memories, doesn't it? Good times, good times. So what's up, Brothers M? Are you two heading off to journey together?
Oh, yeah.
Probably want to look. Well, I'm sure you guys know that this is border of Mushroom Kingdom. That's right. It's the border, and since you're in the border security, we can't just let you in. Do some jumping in worthy of the Mario name.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to do something I did in my practice file and see if it works again. Nope, didn't work. No joke, the first time I did this, I literally just alternated jumping between the brothers, and I passed. So this is just a little mini game. You just have to not touch the rope. Oops. If you have trouble with it, it always goes in the same oh, shoot. Wow. Wow. Having all of the trouble here on the first one. It always goes in the same pattern. Wow. Wow, I did so bad there. It always goes in the same pattern every time you play. So, you can just learn the pattern and kind of do it from there. It's not very long. But, and this is something I didn't learn until way late into my first playthrough. Like, my first playthrough ever of playing this game. There's actually more to it than that. Oh. He almost got me. Really? Whoa. Really, really, guys? The problem is I don't know these lower level ones as well as I do the higher level ones, and I'll explain that. I'll explain about that in a second here. Oh. Okay, we're good. The timer for this is the flagpole in the background. As it raises, that's your time limit basically, and once it hits the top, you're done. But for completing that, we get. They say we can't find these anywhere but here, but that's actually a lie. We get 2 teehee beans, as they're called. You'll quickly learn that every place in the Bean Kingdom is named after an onomatopoeia for laughter.
Oh yeah.
Whoa. Fucking depth perception, how does it work? Oh, really? I landed on that?
Oh yeah.
I was pretty sure I didn't land on that. Oh, shit. I got that, like, which button do I press for which brother problem. What the hell? I landed on that again? Okay. So there we go. God damn. So much trouble with those. I'm hoping I have less trouble with this next one, because I've done it a couple times. But again, it's been about, it's been a few days since I actually played since I was playing my Game Boy Advance version of this anyway, so there's still one more here. Super Border Jump Sunshine.
Oh yeah.
I always have trouble with this first jump. Focus mode. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, see, I've played that one more than I've played the other one, so I know it a little bit better. Unfortunately, we do not get anything extra for doing perfect. 5 beans is the amount you just win for doing that. Now, these beans aren't really explained right here in the beginning. Oh, I'm sorry, they're just called he beans. Even though I'm pretty sure their full names are actually teehee beans, but whatever. No, actually, I think they actually are just he beans, because I think tea beans, T-E-E, are separate things. So we have 10 of them now. Later on, off screen, I'm going to come back and play this game a bunch and get a bunch of those beans, because those beans are actually really important, and you need a lot of them. I think you need like 50. Luckily, we have a warp pipe here, not that we can take it anywhere. know if that actually hurts you. No, it doesn't. I actually did that just to see if I took damage. So I'm going to avoid fighting that enemy for right now, and I'll... Oop. Oh no, I'm losing money. I'll explain why I'm not fighting these enemies here right now. Just give me 1 second. I want to start this scene. I wonder if we actually got coins for that. No, my diet jokes are pretty funny. Had a few too many of them mushrooms. Mushrooms, Bowser? Your flabbiness? I'm Tolstar, the great and famed king of Stardust Fields. I've heard tales of you, but you aren't very impressive in person. Nyek, nyek, nyek. When you get out of here, little people, you must pay in coins. Set them free for all of your coins, and I'll even keep the most embarrassing incidents secret. All winners. I can't believe, like, he's impressed by that number. Alright. So now we have to collect 100 coins. This is the reason I didn't fight... Oop. This is the reason I didn't fight those enemies yet. The coins never actually change. Like, it's not like we actually had Mushroom Kingdom coins before and are now collecting Bean coins. So, had I fought those enemies before, they would have just been added to my coin collection. He still would have said 10 coins was how many we had. And then we'd still have to collect 100. So with them still here, now when I fight them, I will get coins towards the, wow, that was bad. I will get coins towards the amount I need. There we go. And now I should die when I do this. So see, now we have 8 coins. And that's 8 coins we would have lost out on, basically, had I not done that. But I think we're actually going to go ahead and end it here. This part's getting a little bit longer. We're at 34 minutes. And that's pretty good for an intro. We'll start really getting into the game from here. In the next part, we'll enter Stardust Field. We'll get more in depth in battle, and we'll actually learn something new in the next part. But anyways, this is the beginning, guys, of Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys are interested. I've always actually really loved this game. This is quite possibly my favorite Game Boy Advance game. Whoa, getting some lag finally. Not 100% certain what might take its place. But anyways, let's go ahead and save, shall we? Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. This has been Pink Reaper, signing out.